Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, has said the All Progressives Congress, APC, is reveling in an unrepentant misgoverning of Nigeria, and taking Nigerians for fools. He made the comment while briefing journalists at his presidential library home in Abeokuta, Ogun State, on Thursday, May 10, Punch reports. We gathers that the former president also disclosed that in order to actualize its dream for a new Nigeria, his Coalition for Nigeria movement had adopted the African Democratic Congress, ADC, as a political platform. Obasanjo chided the APC, stating that since the party came into power, Nigeria is more impoverished, with foreign loan jumping from $3.6 billion to over $18 billion, and that citizens are poorer today than when the ruling party took over. He stated, the APC, as a political party, is still gloating and reveling in its unrepentant misgovernance of Nigeria and taking Nigerians for fools. There is neither remorse nor appreciation of what they are doing wrong. It is all arrant arrogance and insult upon injury for Nigerians. Whatever the leadership may personally claim, most Nigerians know that they are poorer today than when the APC came in, and Nigeria is more impoverished with our foreign loan jumping from $3.6 billion to over $18 billion to be paid by the present and future generations of Nigerians. The country is more divided than ever before because the leadership is playing the ethnic and religious game, which is very unfortunate. And the country is more insecure and unsafe for everybody. It is a political party with two classes of membership. Obasanjo, who may have quit the CNM, said he had completed the first phase of his assignment, since the movement had now adopted the African Democratic Congress. In a speech titled, My Treatise for Future of Democracy and Development in Nigeria, he said, "Let me start by welcoming and commending the emergence of a renewed and reinvigorated African Democratic Congress, as a political party. Since the inception of the Coalition for Nigeria movement, many of the 68 registered political parties have contacted and consulted with the movement on coming together and working together. The leadership of the movement, after detailed examination, wide consultation and bearing in mind the orientation, policies and direction of the movement, had agreed to adopt ADC as its platform to work with others for bringing about desirable change in the Nigeria polity and governance." Obasanjo said the ADC would sanitize the system and would accept youths, women and others, and that its emergence was the beginning of hard work to continue to consolidate the nation's democracy and to make development in all its ramifications real, relevant, accessible, popular and reaching out to all Nigerians wherever they may be. He said the concerted efforts of Nigerians had made the adoption of the ADC possible, and thanked those who hearkened to his scathing January 23 open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, which catalogued the incompetence, nepotism, a lack of performance, among others, of the administration. He also chided the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, for offering an apology to Nigerians without disciplining those who set the country on a course of ruin, pointing out that some of them are still occupying positions of leadership in the country. He added, Nigerians may forgive, but Nigerians should never forget, otherwise they will be suffering from amnesia and the same ugliness may raise its head again. Recall that we previously reported that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, on Tuesday, January 23, asked President Muhammadu Buhari, not to seek re-election in 2019 as he is already being pressured to do by some Nigerians. In a statement, "The Way Out, a clarion call for coalition for Nigeria movement," Obasanjo said President Buhari had performed far below expectation, just as he added that the APC is not the solution to the country's challenges.